I'm trying to do here is to acclimate you into a little bit of what we're doing at the Timothy House. We have a new site we launched, and we are bringing a lot of products that's indigenous to the Southeast native. And our site is Southeast American Native Industries.com. So get a chance to take a look at it. And some of the stuff you might like, and you might even want some for yourself. So basically what I'm going to do is introduce you to a little bit of what we do. We make flutes out of river cane. This river cane actually came from Florida. We're in Arkansas, and we went to Florida and picked up some river cane. Well, you just don't go pick it up, you have to go cut it. And as the term river cane is, we had to go to the river. So anyhow, we go all over the different parts of the country here picking up materials to make our products. The flute that I have in my hand is my personal flute, one of them, and I'm going to show you a couple more. And this is what we are striving to produce. It's a quality instrument, and it's clear, the tones are clear, and we add into the dressing to it. It definitely looks more native than some of the stuff that you go buy in China. One thing about the native flute, it supposedly is the only flute that is not hollow all the way through. There are two chambers. It takes approximately 10 hours to make one of these. So I'm just going to introduce you to some more products here. This is one of the flutes, and you heard it at the beginning. This is another one. There's a little deeper sound. Now there's some of the flutes that we use bamboo, and it's due to the size or the resistance we want to get out of it. This particular one is a clump bamboo, not your typical bamboo. Then we have one that's a little bit deeper. This one is a bamboo because of the size. River cane, at least I've never been able to find any this large. And we're also making horns. These are some serious horns, loud. These, it'll stop people in their tracks when you hear this. It sounds like a horn or a foghorn on a boat. Very loud and very pretty shells too. The other thing we're making, this is with the creeks, which that's what I am, Lower Muskogee Creek. This is a male fan with the tail feathers of a turkey. Typically the female's made out of the wing, and we make both of them here. And they're functional, not just for decoration. We also make all kinds of different shakers. This particular one is out of a coconut. This is out of a gourd, and it also has the directional colors on it. And we have probably about 5 variations of shakers. These again are functional, not just for looks. Everything we make has some type of function to it, even if it's just like this particular item here, which I finished today off the workbench. This is the function of it. It makes you feel good when you see it. So it does have a function. Has something to do with the spiritual part of it. Another thing we're making, and we are going to introduce some other things in a minute that we haven't actually started, but we started gathering stuff for it. This is a blowgun. Now this blowgun is river cane. It's quite long. It's quite fast. It's very fast. The dart comes through. I've done a number of treatments, different kinds of treatments on the inside of this, so it's not just a hollow tube. Okay, it is fast. So we are making these also. Another thing that we make, and I have a limited supply of these at the present time, and these are called atlatls. They come in different lengths. This is a large one. This is river cane. This is a turkey feathers, and this one does have a steel point on it. However, we also have those that is flint knapping with a stone when it goes way back. But nevertheless, you have a launcher. This launcher is balanced and it has a hook on the end. Usually it's a bone. In this case of mine is part of a deer horn. When you put this thing on up here and you sling it, they used to kill mastodons with this. When DeSoto invaded, he feared the atlatl because it'd go through the armor. I do know of a young man that has thrown one of these 150 yards. I can get my maxes anywhere from 60 to 80 yards. Accurately, that is, fairly accurately. We have other things that we make here too, out of brain tan deer hide. These are some of the items up here. This is some of my personal stuff that I wear in ceremony. And Creeks, Cherokees, and I'm sure that some of the other civilized tribes wear these and keep a lot of stuff in there. The pouch you see here, this is to hold flutes. These are made separately from a flute. They don't come with the flute. It takes quite a bit of hide to make that, so it's an additional item. What we're also doing now is we're gathering a lot of deer hides, and we will be tanning deer hides. And quite a bit of it will be us using those to make other things. But we will be making different items real shortly with that. We do have some other equipment now that we can actually sew it. Most of our sewing is done by hand with sinew. And we also going into the knife business, making the old-timey knife, and we're using the deer legs as the handles, and we're also using antler and bone. And we're also making scalbards, which is, I don't know if you might not can see the one I have on, but it doesn't just hang down. It's tucked away, and it's very comfortable, and it doesn't jab anything when you sit down. So we have a different pattern for that we made. We look forward to serving you, and we intend on being around a good while. We have a lot of stuff to make. The jewelry, we make some jewelry, including earrings. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this necklace that I have on, I wear it daily. And we also make medicine bags. So there'll be a large array of things that will, from time to time, start appearing on our website. So anyhow, I want to thank you. Hope to see you.